am where I am now in my career. I've been doing it a long time, competing, traveling around the world, holding events, competing in events, doing private big builds for projects for myself, and now shifted gears, and what I'm trying to focus on more is we can do these big projects, build it, film it, and then open it to the public, because it feels better to give back and have people be stoked. I took it upon myself years ago. Anything I did, film project-wise or event-wise, I didn't really like hiring out a bunch of people. I'd rather do it myself, so kind of just did it all in-house. I build what I film. So getting more and more into excavation and moving dirt has turned into kind of a secondary career for me, and now I'm getting more involved in public trail building here in Central Oregon, and the past 10 years I've been moving a lot of dirt at the Oregon coast and working towards a different trail alliance called Tillamook Off-Road Trail Alliance. The level where you can build and what you can do with equipment is far beyond what you can do by hand. This Kubota partnership, it opens up a lot of doors for giving back, so that's why I'm so grateful for this partnership, because without Kubota there's no way we would have been able to do these two projects in the past 2 years. We just did a rebuild project for a public riding zone called the Lair, and it's a dirt jump kind of free ride park that's been in Bend, Oregon for about 18 years. And ever since I was a Grom, I started going there in 2008 and riding since its grand opening. And ever since, it's been a pretty important part of, the early part of my career, somewhere where I could hone my skills, ride every day. I went there every day after school. It's just deteriorated over the years and it just hasn't seen a lot of love. And there has been some people putting in some time by doing handwork here and there, bringing in little tiny walk-behind machines. I just reached out to Kubota, Central Oregon Trail Alliance, last year and asked if I could just get permission to bring equipment in there, like skid steer, mini excavator, and rebuild the big line, probably the most deteriorated part of the whole place. There's a few smaller lines that kind of scales up in difficulty. We moved a lot of dirt and we pretty much overbuilt this line and tried to make it where it lasts, because here in Central Oregon the dirt is very volcanic and silty, and so trying to keep everything the backs and sides of the jump angled out at a 45, just overbuilding a ton of dirt and really thick knuckles, just so when we go to rebuild it after the winter we actually have something to shave into and it'll hold. I went in with no bid, no budget really, and I did it for the community, and we did it for free. And there's a collective group of us, Cam McCall, Dusty Weigel, who also rides for Kubota, and our friend Ryan McNulty, and we just kind of took it on, and it was a big project, and did it for the kids and us and the community, just to hopefully resurge the dirt jump scene in Central Oregon, because that place was just withering into dust. Here in Bend, where I grew up, every year I want to take on one task and just try and make the progressive side of riding better here.